And what's up guys, welcome back to another video on the Cosmic Comets Inc. channel. I'm your one and only host, Cosmic Comets, and today's video I am in this new game called Eternal Heroes. For those of you who don't know, Eternal Heroes is a game that just released a couple of days ago, and it is amazing. So Eternal Heroes is a 5v5 MOBA game. MOBA stands for Multiplayer Online Battle Arena. So if you've played other games outside of Roblox, such as League of Legends or Dota, it's pretty much going to be at least similar. But this is one of the first MOBAs, or if not the first, actual good MOBA we've actually had on Roblox. And it is a pretty fun and exciting game. For those of you who are wondering, the game is still in beta, like I said before. So there won't be as much content as there will be at the moment, then release. And oh look, it's Stevie right there. Stevie. But anyways, in this video I'll be giving you 10 beginner tips which are actually from the community. So this time these tips aren't just for myself, but some are even from the community members from the Eternal Heroes Discord server. And my final tip is actually from one of the devs herself, Beveruni. But you're gonna have to wait for the end of the video for that one. So, first tip I have for you is to do your quests. And for those of you who don't know, when you spawn in the middle bit, you're gonna see this quest bit on the left. You're just gonna walk into the circle, and you're gonna see all the quests you have available. As you can see, you can use gems to refresh, but I wouldn't really recommend it, as it's kind of a waste. Like they refresh every 3 hours, and I think like you can probably wait that long, at least I hope. So with these quests, once you complete them, you can collect those blue stars. As you can see right there, I get 2 from using Battle Boost. And when you accumulate 10 blue stars, you can open these battle box crates, which you can get coins, gems, boosts, and even cosmetics such as dance moves, emotes, containers, and markers. But those are more of cosmetics. What you really want are the coins. Coins are used for upgrading heroes. As you can see, when I get more mastery or experience with Oni, the assassin hero, I can upgrade him to level 4 with my coins. And yeah, but to equip these cosmetics, you just go to a character, any character is fine, and you click on the left and you can select the dance. I have the legendary shoot dance. You can see Sumo just vibing with it. I don't have any containers to show, but I also do have a legendary emoji, which is also pretty cool. But that brings me on to my half a tip, which is not to spend all your coins on these boosts. If you go to the shop, not that shop, if you go to your heroes, actually no, if you go to battle, my bad, you can see a boost drop on the right, which you use your coins to buy these boosts in game. I wouldn't really recommend spending all your coins on boosts, because what you're gonna find is that when you need to upgrade heroes, they start costing more and more the higher level they go. That's already 400. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend buying too many boosts. You can buy like 1 or 2 for quests, but it's not really something that I would spend your coins, or at least a lot of your coins on. And if you're wondering why the shops don't work, it's because the game is in beta and they just haven't enabled monetization yet. But anyways, that brings me on to my second tip, which is to use Oni. One of the 2 heroes, these 2, Ember and Oni, are what you get when you start the game. Oni is an assassin and Ember is a blaster. Ember, I would say, is for much more skilled players. At least I would only use Ember if you understand and know how to use her well. And of course that requires you playing more of her, but I would really just play with Oni for now, because he is probably one of the easiest, or if not the easiest to play, and he is a very high damage dealer. But what we're going to do now, we're going to hop into a game, and I'm going to show you more of my wonderful tips from the community in just a second. Alright, I am just spawning into the game. As you can see, it's a 5v5, and my next tip for you guys is, once you do spawn in, you want to go for these bots first. So as you can see, I'm using my move, taking damage. And if you see your teammate already attacking a bot, don't steal their bot from them. Firstly, it's not nice, and secondly, only one of you get the reward, so you're kind of just wasting your time on getting some together. And I also suggest you to try and level up your power. As you can see, left of my health bar, there's a orange circle, or it will be orange soon once I level up, and there's a 1. If you notice, at the start I did start with a 0, but after killing some bots I do get a higher power, which makes it easier to damage other players when playing later. So once we do get to power 2 in just a second, yeah, as you can see, my teammate just stole my minion. Don't do that, it's not nice. As you can see, I just leveled up to power 2, and I can probably fight enemies a lot easier now. And if you are low health, just go to one of your towers here and you heal up. So what you want to do is, with the crystals you just got from killing these minions, you go over to one of the enemy towers and you attack the towers with the crystals. Yeah, I just got killed. When you're attacking, your crystals won't go into the enemy tower. So that's basically, you just kind of want to run around and try not get hit. Because if you do get hit, your crystals won't go in either. So you can try and run off away, or just try and do a ring around the roses around, as I'll try to demonstrate here. Yeah, as you see, he can't touch me, or at least he's trying not to. And I did get a few crystals on the tower, but we'll try again. Because when they're in their tower, they'll heal up. But when we're in ours, like this, we're gonna be healing while we just do massive amounts of damage on them. Because Oni is a high damage dealer anyways. And as you can also see, they're both power level 1s. Basically, you're gonna want to defend your tower from being hit by the enemy as much as possible. And when you do kill the enemy, you gain 5 of these crystals, which you can use to go damage the enemy towers again. I'm low in health, so I wouldn't really risk attacking the towers unless there's no one around, like right now. I can probably get at most, if not all, of my crystals in without taking damage. But while I'm not taking damage right now, you can see on the minimap, none of the enemy are actually near me. And perfect timing, the boss has just spawned. And that brings me on to my next tip, which is try and kill the boss. The boss gives tons of points, which will help you at the end. But when a bunch of the enemy is there, it's kind of hard to play. But I'm just gonna have a look at the So as you can see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in total in our game right now. But there should be 10, you're probably thinking. That's because there are bots, which will sometimes replace players because the game's in beta and there's not always going to be a full game every time. So some of the times you might be just fighting regular bots, but sometimes you might be fighting players. I'll see if I can find a bot. Yeah, that's a bot. You can just see it standing there while it attacks. They don't move while they're attacked, but they are easily killed just like that. And yeah. So basically, your main goal really is to try and, if you see that bar, is to try and get your team's bar really full. But I think we're probably going to lose this game anyways. So yeah. But in our next battle, I'll give you the rest of the tips I have. Alright, so my next tip is really, remember that don't steal minions from teammates. As you can see, the Ember was fighting. And I really stress at the beginning of the game to really see who's the boss first. Okay, so there are only 2 players, including myself, that are the players on the enemy team. Meaning, it's basically a 1v1. It's a lot easier, definitely, but just kill this guy here first. But it's not as fun as playing with a full server, as it's not as challenging, because the chances are I won't see that guy N1 SG in the game most of the time. Oh wait, I just see him right there. Alright, as you can see, he's already damaging our tower. Right now we're just gonna chase him. It's basically like a 1v1. And since it's also an Oni, our attacks are pretty much gonna be the same as one another. Try and cut him off here. And you see he's going to his thing to heal. We're trying... Yeah, we're not gonna really win this fight. Basically, when they're attacking, just really stay in the ring. And they can't really do much because you're gonna be healing a lot. Unless it's like a bunch of Onis trying to kill you straight away. Oni is definitely the highest damage dealer and easiest to play, so if you're new, just use Oni. You can see we have 19 crystals and we're going to attack the one on the left. But if you are fighting bots, I'm just gonna run away. Definitely use that stealth ability when you're trying to escape, because they're not going to be able to see you, and you just loop around just like this. Get the last crystal in, and we just run away again. Oh man, I just got killed by the minion. But if you are going to die, try and get killed by the minion, so the enemy doesn't actually get your points, or get more crystals than they already have. It's an extra tip right there. And you see I just stole the bot from the enemy, so yeah. Oh, that player gave me a thumbs down. We're gonna show him who's boss. But to do that, we're going to actually fight the boss this time. So the boss will spawn at the middle at 2 minutes remaining. And basically, yeah, I think that only has the double uppercut, so that's definitely gonna do a bunch more damage. We'll try and get the boss here, if we can. Yeah, he stole the boss at the last second, but I guess that's just kind of unlucky. But there's a chance we can still win here, so. Okay, we just destroyed one of their towers. Right now it's kind of stalemate to see who wins. If we're lucky, we can get a few more hits at the end. Yeah, you can see the bot just ran straight past us though. But looks like we're not gonna win this battle either. But that's alright. When we reach the lobby, I'll give you the final tip. And that tip is to join the Eternal Heroes Discord server, which I will link in the description below for more help from the community. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, do consider liking and subscribing, and like always, I'll see you in the next one. Happy grinding.